So I'm going to give you the 4 things that you need to do to start on your path to getting better financial education. Welcome back to Tommensense, everyone. I'm Tom, and in today's video I want to talk about a very specific subject because this is so important. And again, it's in the sphere of the things I worry about every day, and I want to bring value to those watching my channel. So today's subject is get rich with financial education. Now, it's not what it sounds like. It's not about everyone being multimillionaires. That's not what this video is about. It's about being rich in the actual things that matter so that you can become wealthy. Now, hear me out. This is a stat that everyone should know about. Only 46% of Canadians passed a basic financial literacy quiz, according to a 2023 national survey by the Financial Consumer Agency of Canada. Yet, Canadians who scored in the top quartile of financial literacy were found to have nearly 3 times the median net worth compared to those in the bottom quartile. Now, you may ask, why does this matter? The quiz includes basic questions on interest, inflation, and budgeting. The basics. But you're probably thinking, well, how is this possible that only 46% of Canadians passed the basic financial literacy quiz in 2023 with all the information, with all the gurus, with everything that we have at our disposal? There is so much education and material out there for free and available to explore. Everyone is watching YouTube, everyone's on TikTok, everyone's on X, and there is a lot of free information. So how are Canadians still struggling with the basics of financial literacy? Let me explain. So the simple answer should not surprise you, but for many Canadians it seems to be the issue. That issue is noise. So let me explain. What do I mean by noise? I mean noise on the internet, X, YouTube, name the platform, it's out there. Everyone is an expert, right? So the noise is coming from the experts, the people telling you to buy their products and their services. And now you are hearing from those experts that are the gurus that are making the millions and millions of dollars, right? You want to buy their product, you want to buy their service. They're telling you that this is the only way to get to a financial state that you'll be happy in. But here's the catch, and here's the twist. Everyone's journey is different. You and I differ in the way that we are going to get to wherever we are going. There are no 2 people exactly the same. Again, so it is different for everyone. So here's the answer. So how do you get to this financial place that you want to be at? This, I want to be rich, or I want to be wealthy, wherever that is for you. How do you actually get there? So I'm going to give you the 4 things that you need to do to start on your path to getting better financial education. The fundamentals, the basics. So what do we do as Canadians? Struggling month to month, having issues with debt, having issues with payments, all of these things. What do? We get back to the fundamentals. Step 1. That is the most important thing. So that doesn't take a guru. That doesn't take a specialist. What that takes is you taking an interest in the things that you need to learn. Second, you gotta pick your own path. You gotta pick somebody that you trust. Now, that could be a family friend, that could be somebody that's an expert, and when I mean expert, I'm actually talking somebody about that is qualified, that can help you one-on-one. Because again, your situation is totally different than somebody else's. No 2 portfolios are the same, and trust me, I have clients and they all differ. from portfolio allocation to portfolio risk, everything. It's important to find someone that you trust, that you could then be talking to one-on-one, so they could guide you and answer the questions that you have that are specific to your situation. Third, not being distracted. Once you set on that path to financial freedom, to your being rich, stay disciplined. Don't get distracted by the shiny things that you could get distracted by, right? Oh, I finally saved up enough for this. You know, I've reached the goal, so I'm going to go and buy this. Now, there's nothing wrong with rewarding yourself, but again, if you want to get to here, there are some sacrifices you're going to have to make, and that is just the fundamentals. And fourth, time. You have to put in the time. You have to put in and understand that it's gonna take time. Those gurus telling you that if you invest in this one stock, you know, at the end of the year you should have this many millions. Look at all the people that went in on Bitcoin, right? There are some winners, for sure. And I'm not, you know, pooping on Bitcoin here, but there's a lot of people that spent a lot of money and are going the other way. Now, is Bitcoin going to turn around? Yes, everyone keeps saying it's always going to turn around. But again, there are a lot of people losing money on Bitcoin. So listening to just those experts and gurus on Bitcoin is not going to be the solution for everyone. It is going to be, if you want to invest in Bitcoin and you think that that's going to take you somewhere, you need to talk to the people and research the people that you trust that will take you to where you want to go. And there is that information out there. There are people that want to help and are doing a really good service in regardless of what field or what investment or what speculative area of the financial services you want to get into. There are those experts, but there's a lot of noise out there. I had a conversation with a client the other day, and this will sum it up for everyone here. And I hope it does. I hope this sums up the conversation I had with her, and I hope you take the value out of it that she did. And he said to her, "You Canadians don't know how the banking and how the financial system works here in Canada, and you're all too lazy to find out." Now, you could take that as an insult. You can take that as how you want to. She took it as, I need to start to learn. I need to start to figure things out. Because if he's telling me that I don't know anything about my system and how it all works, there might be a problem. And I'm telling you today, there is a huge problem. Again, going back to the 46% of Canadians. Again, there's that fundamental difference of knowing the basics, yet not enough Canadians know the basics. So I am here on Tommensense trying to educate, trying to pass on and relay the message that these subjects are so important. The 4 fundamental things that you can start doing right now, that you can start at wherever you are. You could go and change the way that your finances, control you right now. You could change that. I just want to leave you with this. Don't be discouraged. Don't get down on yourself and say, I'm 18 to 34 and I don't have a chance. Don't do that. Don't ever get discouraged. Everyone can change their path if you apply those 4 principles and those 4 rules right now. Find your path forward. Find the thing that's going to get you to where you want to go. Find that person, find that resource that's going to help you. And again, the best resource is somebody that's not going to charge for their time, and they're going to bring value. They're going to bring value to your current situation. That's what you want to be looking for. And again, at the end of the day, the most difficult thing, and why most people fail in their gym journey and any other journey, discipline. Yeah, I can beat a dead horse here, but I want to make this perfectly clear. You can have the best laid foundation, you can have the best investments, but if you are not disciplined, you will fail. You will. because you're not disciplined. Now, will things change and will you have to reassess and all that stuff? And again, at the start of this video, I said not everyone's going to be a millionaire. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not about being, multi-billionaires. I'm not telling you that this is going to happen. What I'm telling you is if you understand the fundamentals of finances in Canada, you can do better and obtain some of the goals that you can't think that you can get there. You could do it. It can happen. I'm telling you right now, and I know, speaking from experience, I am one of those people. I did not have a great fundamental understanding of finances and how it works. And I'm telling you, once I learned, once I started to figure things out, once I plugged in to the community that helped me get to where I am today, telling you, man, it changes, and it changes on the dime, but it feels like it's going to take forever to get there. So I'm trying to speed this up for you guys by those 4 rules. And again, at the end of the day, I encourage everyone that's watching this video to share it with somebody else. And in the comments below, leave the comment of where you are currently. What is your current blockage? What is your current struggle? What are you looking for? What answers do you currently need in the pursuit of your financial goal? And I'm sure there is somebody here that will be able to help you. And if they can't, I know I can. So I want people to see this message. I want people to understand that there is hope. That there is hope for your financial situation. Even though that we are in the predicament that we're in today as far as Canadian politics and everything else, there is a way out of your current situation if only you plug in and do the things that are necessary and take away the right education to get you to where you want to go. Again, I pray that and I hope that this brings a message of hope so that we can all get onto a better financial place and everyone can do better financially. And again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you guys on the next one. And remember, Tommensense, because common sense isn't so common.